So it's a nice sunny day here in Singapore again, and I've got a roof review of GoPro 9 today, and then comparison to the old model, which is actually a 7. I skipped 8. So in the package also got a battery, which came as a free gift. Got 64 gig card, that was a free gift. The actual camera itself, and then they also threw in a 3-way tripod, which I do actually already have on here as well. The reason I got 3 gifts were I went into the store, I think it was Harvey Norman, and or rather it was Harvey Norman, and I showed them the offers that were on the GoPro website, and they couldn't match it specifically in terms of money off, but then through all this extra stuff, which actually kind of worked out more to what was on the GoPro website anyway. So let me start with the camera first. There we are. Hero 9 Black. I'm sure everyone's seen what all the specs are. Photos, 20 megapixels, goes up 5K, 33 feet waterproof, hyper smooth 3.0. Some of the accessories in the box. A few more. 8x slow-mo, data overlays, time warp 3.0, live streaming, raw, webcam mode, touchscreen. I'm surprised it doesn't mention the horizon, which feature, which seems really popular. So it's opening it up. One good thing about the new version is, so in previous years, I'm sure loads of people have owned, the previous models, obviously. They came in like a big, weird plastic covering, which you couldn't reuse for anything. You just kind of threw it away, and it was, chunky practice. It was almost like a display case. So it's good to see that they have now kind of improved that packaging, because it's, now in a useful case you can actually reuse. So let me open that here. So on top you've got a little area which I guess you can keep cables and stuff. Subscribe to GoPro. A few simple guides about how to take the battery out, attach things. Stickers. How to mount on helmets. So in the box we've got battery, cable, mount, and the mount pieces. So the actual camera, so the most obvious change is the front screen. So that's really handy. I think they've kind of copied, what is it, the DJI action camera. There's a few other brands that are coming out with front screens, so really they had to kind of improve that. It also does have the interchangeable lens now. Guess that just turns. Can't get it off, but I'll play around with it later. So in terms of size, it's I mean, I don't think it's going to be massively noticeable. And this hasn't got the battery in, obviously, but yeah, I mean, it's only a tiny bit different. I mean, they really had to make it bigger if they're going to put a front screen on, otherwise the screen would have been useless if it was this size. I mean, I do find in previous models the kind of touch screen and the controls have been a little bit fiddly, so it's good to see a bit of an increase in size there. One of the difference between the 7 and the 9 is the built-in clips, so this is really, really good. Glad to see that as a change. It's going to be handy. How do I get battery out? Should read instructions, really. Okay. Oh, that's really in there. Wow, I really had to pull that. That's quite solid. I think one reason I did skip the GoPro 8 was there was a lot of weird design features, like this battery door on the 8 came completely off, which didn't seem to make sense. So it's good to see that they've now, you know, just attached that. If you do have GoPro 8 or previous model, then you won't be able to reuse the batteries, which is a bit annoying for some people, I know. So stick that in. Wow, that is real tough to clip that in. So some of the other features are timed time-lapse. So for example, if you want, you know, if I was going to film the sunset here and I didn't want to wake up that early or whatever, or sorry, sunrise or sunset, then you could just set up on, you know, one of these tripods, and then in theory it should start recording at a specific time and then shut off at a specific time. So I will test that and then maybe make another video. So view of the top, so it's thicker. See how I can take this lens off. No, not coming off, so maybe I'll try that later, or read. Just do this, open this one. So just, actually before I open this, just to show all the different configurations. So it's handy, it does have a little, I do like that feature. You can use it as, you know, selfie stick, kind of tripod like you know, use if you're doing a time lapse or something. So this is probably my favorite accessory for the GoPro. Let's see if there's any difference here. It looks exactly the, oh, I snapped that, that's good. Looks exactly the same. Obviously, minus, you don't need the mount now because it just attaches directly in. Let me just give that a try. So the tripod screws out underneath the bottom here. And you can configure it in multiple different ways. There you go. So overall, yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of good features. I think it's worth the upgrade on paper. I'll do a few videos using it, and then see if I can demonstrate some of the features, and then make another video. So thanks for watching. Any questions, put it in the comments. Thanks.